Thank you. Hi, hello, I'm David. Question, does anybody know what LARPing is? Yeah. All right, weird. Okay. Has anyone actually done it?
No.
Don't give me that. All right, you're like, no. Yeah, okay, we're all door curious. Great. That's why just everybody's like, they're like, I've thought about trying it, but like, I would never actually do it. That's what people talk about LARPs the same way they talk about threesomes. Like, maybe if I found the right partner, I'd try it. But I did it for a long time. If you don't know what LARPing is, basically, I would dress up in funny medieval clothing and then hit my friends with foam weapons I made myself. It's a real thing I would do with real people. It was great. Honestly, it was great. I highly recommend everybody try. It's like falling in love, but worth it. But one time I injured myself LARPing, which is very embarrassing. Your laughs hurt a little bit. Like, sometimes if someone laughs, you can feel the judgment in it. But I hurt myself LARPing. I had to lie to my LARP friends about it. I had to be like, oh, wizard hit me with a fireball. Luckily for me, there was a cleric there. I was like, do you have cure serious wounds? They're like, no, I have cure minor wounds. I'm like, this is clearly a cure serious wounds kind of situation. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, this is war. There's no time to be sorry. I don't care if Tut's missing both his legs. He has 0 fire resistance. He'll be useless in the cave of smokeless wonder. I am the goddamn Goblin King. Heal me. Alright, how you guys feel about that? That's how I feel anytime anyone talks to me about sports. That's what it sounds like. It's the same thing. I get it, the Boston Celtics are 7-9. How many dribbles do they have? Is that important? I don't know. I've learned 3 words in sports. I've learned touchdown, field goal, and fuck the Patriots. Yeah, I don't know what it means. I just know guys like me better when I say it. I got promoted to knighthood in LARPing, which is a big deal in LARPing and my virginity. It finally made all those years sexless feel worth it. But I was knight, and then I was promoted, but in order to get that, I had to fight with the Knights Council. Swear to God, this is real. It was a real ordeal in my life that I was very upset about. Because I played a goblin, which is an evil race. And they were like, if you want to be a knight, you gotta be one of the good races, like human or elf or dwarf. And I looked at him, I was like, we made all of this up. Why did we also make up prejudice? What was missing from this game that we're like, you know what, it could use some racism. Just good old fashioned. It's really not the same. We can't hate someone for being a different color. I saw a billboard recently. There was just a house on fire. Hilarious. It said, imagine no one shows up. Volunteer for the fire department today. Scary billboard. I think a scarier billboard would just be a picture of me in an ill-fitting fire suit. Just said, imagine only he showed up. Please volunteer, we need this. Like, you don't want me in a fire situation. You don't want a body built to play board games fighting fires. You want like just big dudes, like, cause I think too much, which sounds like I'm bragging. But like there's too much. I would have to psych myself up and get into a fire. I'd be like, all right, come on, Dave, you got this, you got this. It's not that bad. All right. It is hot. Ooh, oh man. No one tells you how hot fire is. Just trying to, like, that's how I'm trying to play it off at the station. I'm just like, man, guys, you know, it was hotter than I thought. They're like, you mean fire? You mean fire, buddy? I'm like, yeah, look, no, I thought the suit really negated that. You guys are brave. Yeah, believe it or not, with all this LARPing talk, I used to have a girlfriend, and she was really bad at compliments. One time she told me, you know what, I think I like you because you remind me of my dad. Bad start. But you remind me of my dad, but with less Asperger's. That's not no Asperger's. Still some. And I was there, and I was just like it was so mad. For the next month, we did not make eye contact. Then I met her dad. Exactly right. She nailed it. Just a little less. We just sat there. Played board games, and misunderstood each other's emotional cues. I'm a weird guy. I feel like part of it has to do with my dad. My dad's a junkie that voted for Trump. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him either. It's fine. But I think that's a short-sighted move. Because if Trump builds a wall around Mexico, where will my dad get his heroin from? I know what you guys are thinking. Afghanistan. No, not my dad. He's a patriot. Just kidding, guys. My dad didn't vote for Trump. Felons can't vote. That's the rules. But he's bipolar, and he won't take any medication for it because he's afraid of the side effects, which he explained to me while on heroin. Yeah, I know if I do 2 heroin jokes, it is sadder. I agree. They have diminishing returns. Like the second and third time my dad tried heroin. Good, I like you guys. I'm gonna double down on it, which is what we called it when my dad almost overdosed on heroin. I feel like if I do one more, I'm just beating a dead horse, which is what I call it when my dad shoots heroin into his 60-year-old veins. You know what my biggest problem with heroin is? Doesn't play catch with you. Thank you guys for being my